Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Rome. So at the end of the previous episode I wasn't sure if I want to continue the war with Darius or not, but after considering all the options, I think it's better and much safer in this situation to just peace out, make sure that we don't lose any units. Even if we peace out, we can still get the citadel that we need here, and start the next war as soon as possible. We can get how much? 2400. It's not amazing, but I mean, he has quite a lot of cash, so I think we can take what? If I take 1600, then can I take 12? No, I can take 11, and then it's gonna be 38. 38. That's the maximum value that we can get. Of course, I want to get as much cash as possible because we will never get the full value of the second part. Okay, so we accept this. The most important thing that I want to get right now, we won't get it during the peace treaty, but we need to get navigation. We need frigates and corvettes, then we can maybe start relying a bit more on our navy. We have two problems with our navy. First, galleasses are really slow, and second, maybe even bigger problem is that galleasses can't enter ocean tiles. So it's very limiting where we can go, how we can maneuver, and we will always be outmaneuvered by Darius's caravels. So yeah, the navigation will be like the most important tech right now. Then also rifling would be great for field guns and indirect fire, but the terrain isn't that bad. I don't think that indirect fire, at least for the first siege, maybe for the second siege will mean something, but at least for the siege probably won't mean that much. Okay, I queued up quite a few workers. That's another thing that we need to do during the peace treaty. We need to build infrastructure basically everywhere. It's gonna be quite a few tiles with roads, at least 20 tiles with roads through the desert everywhere, and I want to build roads on these tiles so that I have these hills covered, and then on this side so that we can cross these tiles with forests and hills as well, and I don't have to waste any extra movement points on that. Another thing is, hopefully, by the time the next war starts, Darius's golden age will be over. I'm actually not sure if he can maintain the golden age forever from now on, but with the changes to like how great artists work, I don't think that's possible. I checked this wonders, and that they. Let's actually check again in case I missed something. Hagia Sophia doesn't do anything with Golden Age. Same for Porcelain Tower, 16 Chapel. That's probably how he has. Wait, 16 Chapel. Here. No, that's not the one. Which one gives Golden Age? Notre Dame. Do we have Notre Dame? No. Actually, it doesn't have anything. Taj Mahal. That's how we got the Golden Age, I guess. Yeah. But when we check the wonders that are available now, I don't see anything that will just give him another golden age. What about social policies? He went authority filthy. Don't see any free golden ages there. He'll probably go imperialism. Then he will get modified to golden age. I don't see anything that would just give him another golden age. So hopefully, as I said, by the time the next war starts, his golden age will be over, and we won't have to worry about the extra movement, which is so annoying. Okay, now we can move, get ready for the upgrade, and what else? Well, let's take care of the rest next turn when all the units can move again. Okay, go. Oh, another thing that's actually quite important. our Golden Age ends in 2 turns. The next one, when we are not fighting, it shouldn't start at all. Or it will take a very long time. Yeah, we can accept embassy for a while. Maybe we can even trade with him. But we are missing like 1600 points, which we should get in no time when the next war starts. And that's basically what we want. We are not fighting, don't really care that much, or don't care about that much. It would be nice to have a Golden Age, but I would much rather have a Golden Age when we are at war. And 1600 points away means that when the next war starts, within 1 or 2 turns, we'll get the Golden Age. So that's also quite a good timing on that. Just need to keep an eye on this tile. We have the general pretty close. I'm hoping we can make it there before he realizes what I'm trying to do and just buys the tile. He doesn't have that much money, but with 600 gold per turn, he'll have more than, or he already has more than enough to buy the tile. Okay, here we don't have to worry about losing this worker, so let's finish this road. And let's send these crossbows into the city. We can upgrade this one. The Lancer, I think I'll send the Lancer to Darius. There is the worker. Where do we start? Well, doesn't really matter. I'll just send him this way. Yeah, we got a great not general, great engineer. So that's a small amount of culture. That's what, 3 turns worth of culture, and some influence. So we should have 1 alliance back and 1 extra friend. I mean, that's nice. That's barbarians. You'll have to take care of that as soon as possible. Wait, can we... We should be able to lock the second writer there. Now, upgrades. 1, 2, 3. How much money do we have? 900. Yeah, still missing quite a few, and we are still not done. There is another one, and another one here. Let me check. 4 more crossbowmen somewhere that we need to upgrade. So 4 more crossbows and 1 more knight. Let's say 1200 gold, something like that. 45. And I need to protect my coast a little bit better now when we know that Darius is capable of naval invasion. I was actually surprised how many units he decided to send across the sea. I have to make sure that I have at least some units around the coast. Range units would be better, of course, but we are only on the cap and we need basically all our units on this side. So we'll have to work with whatever we have left on this side. Now, the engineer, that's a good question. I don't think we want to use him for the instant boost. We'll never have, or never have. It's gonna take a very long time before we have the option to really build a wonder. I'm thinking we could help Antium We still have a problem here with the lack of decent tiles, not enough production. So maybe one manufacturer right here would be a nice boost. We do have workshops, so I can unlock the Writers Guild here as well. And thinking if I can somehow speed up the specialists, but I can't really do anything. I still want the culture though. Now, Caravel. Can do some exploring here, I guess. We have 15 turns to do it. There is another worker. Oh, yeah, for now I'll just be sending all of them up here. What is this? Musketman will sit in the city. Heal up. If I had one more general, I'd pop him up here. May still do it. I mean, we have one here, then we have one here. What if I just send this guy? Because we should get another general. Well, easily. Let's see how easy it's gonna be. We are missing 800 points. We are getting 45 points. I think, was it 45? And in the industrial era, it's gonna be even more. I think it's gonna be 60 points per kill. Yeah, we should get another general in no time. Okay, fine. And it will give us extra horses. It's not like super important. Of course, it's about the control of the territory. But I mean, at least we are getting something. I have to pull back a little bit, I think. Because if I stay too close, he'll feel threatened. And even though we have a peace treaty, he would still leave all his units on the border, which is something we definitely don't want. Oh, and by the way, I know that I can bullet Geneva at this point, but Greece is protecting them, and I don't want to get any negative modifiers with Greece. I'm still hoping that I'll be able to convince him to join the next war somehow. So I'm intentionally like ignoring this option. It's not that like that I missed it. Out of the city-state territory, fortify. Okay. Once we know how much territory we'll be able to control around the city, I'll probably reorganize the army a little bit. But I think I'm gonna do that off camera. That may take a while to figure out the exact positioning I want. Next. What are we doing here? Building a village, sure. You'll sit in the city. Go. Now we should get quite a few workers here. We'll get 5, 6, 7 workers this turn. The reason why I'm popping so many workers is that the window is quite short and I want to have all the roads. Ah, come on. It's 2 turns before I get the citadel. I could still get a citadel here, but that's not quite the same as having it on this tile. You managed to steal a tag. That's from Greece, I think. Banking? So we get the constabularies and banks. Banks would be nice. There's nothing from printing press that we are interested in. It would help us with... Actually, do we want steam power after rifling? I'd like to get railroads. train stations would be nice. Railroads for the faster movement. But well, for train station we still need coal. Doesn't really matter, we're gonna need both these tags, then we want industrialization. Okay, fine, let's take banking, that might be a little bit better. Copper not to Napoleon, and then, yeah, you can check some trades now. Okay, first, Spain. She has some cash. Is there anything she might be interested in? Where the hell did we get truffles? Oh, wait, here. I was a bit confused. I thought it was Ferris. Because I know we have Ferris here, but it's pillaged. I thought we somehow managed to get one more source. What else do you have? Can we get extra gems? Silver? Nope. I can't really afford to sell the only copy of anything for only 350. If she was like offering, I don't know, 800-900 gold, I'd probably do it, but not for 350. Can we get any trades from him? Nope. We checked her. What about you? Nothing. How much do you want for perfume? Yeah, sure, we can do it. This is a potential ally. So, for 6 gold per turn, I think I'm willing to do it. Some of our cities are asking for perfume. We need the extra happiness. Oh, this looks like a decent trade. Would you pay me 8? You would. Okay, I like that. Should have probably grabbed a little bit of cash there, but whatever. We can trade with this guy as well now. 7? Excellent. And Germany, don't have anything for you, buddy. Okay, units. Change of plans. I guess now you already know what I'm gonna do. Fortify. I'm thinking if I should fix the first, but I think the roads are more important. Go here. How much money do we have? 215, so that's not enough for upgrades. I should probably also improve the marble as soon as possible. Well, first we need those roads. So, go. Anything else? How many more do I have queued up? 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna cancel this one. It just takes too long. Go. Oh, hey, that is a barbarian. Where the hell did you come from? Thought that Spain would take care of anything that might have spawned here. I guess I was wrong. And where is that Lancer? You're gonna help down here, buddy. Okay, go. Much time? 14 turns. Might as well use the time the game is processing AI turns to check the like the political situation. So Spain is fighting. Let's check from Spain's perspective. Persia and Carthage. They peaced out with Japan. They have a defensive pact with France. Doesn't really mean that much. But this war is, especially I like the war with Carthage, right? It's gonna keep her busy for a long time. We are friends, so we don't have to worry about her, and it's basically guaranteed that for a very long time we won't have to worry about her. We're gonna lose some oranges here. Damn it! Or maybe not. It spawned right here. 45. What about you? What is it? Roads. Here. Let's look like the Golden Age. They're getting closer. I really don't want the Golden Age starts before the war. Successful robbery and oh great, you managed to steal some money from Darius. That's nice. Oh, 26 turns, that's not bad. Stealing so many tags from Alexander, and he still didn't find out. Now, with the money that we managed to steal, we can get... Where are the missing upgrades? There's one here. Another one here. I think we are done on this side of the map. Then we have... It should be 3 more crossbows, right? So we have 2 crossbows down here and 1 here. And then we are done and we have to save up for the naval upgrades. That might be a bit of a problem, because I think they're pretty expensive. Our income sucks. Next. Yep, glad you like it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, come on. There's another one. I was hoping he would just focus on these tags. But if he is focusing on the military tags, that the next war is gonna be such a pain in the ass. We basically can't declare the next war until we have navigation. Not only until we get navigation, basically until we are done with the naval upgrades. Because having the tag doesn't really mean anything. What do you want? Don't care about what you think. Greece. That's another save I'm interested in. Come on, show me Greece. Defensive pact with Germany, at war with France. France. Defensive pact with Spain. War with Greece and Celts. Well, he is most likely gonna end up as a Greek vassal. Most important thing is the relations between Greece and Spain, and I think that's not ideal. So I have a feeling we may even end up with a defensive pact with Spain. Although, well, wait. Probably wouldn't accept that. I don't want to be dragged into war with like Japan, Carthage. But it looks more and more like the friendship between us and Spain may last for quite a while. The question is, can we convince Greece to be our friend as well, or is he gonna join the other side? Okay, so what do we need next? First of all, anything that gives more science. There's nothing left. Then we want culture, so I'll go amphitheater, temple, customs house, stable. Maybe stoneworks first, actually, because it buffs up salt. Then probably a bank. Then we'll see. Okay, here we'll get rid of the citadel so that we can get a new citadel closer to his city. And that gave us back the global monopoly on copper. Why did we lose the monopoly on copper, by the way? I don't see any pillaged copper tiles. Whatever. Is it possible to get a citadel here? Not that I would do it. We don't have generals for it. I'm just curious if it's possible. I've actually never tried to get a citadel right next to enemy city. I actually don't think it would work. But we push the border as far as we can. I don't think that we really want push it even farther. This wouldn't be a horrible citadel, but we ran out of generals. Now, if I had one more general to spare, I would probably get the citadel. Okay. Fortify. Look at all the ships. How many cities does he have? 17. Wonder what his unit cap is at this point. So with so many ships, how many land units can he have with so many ships? We have seen, what, 2, 4, 6, 7. There are like 6 ships in the middle. It's already 12. There is probably another like 12 that we don't see. Let's say 20 ships. We have seen quite a few land units here. There was at least 10, so that's 30. What can his unit cap be? We are on 58 with 13 cities, but we have quite a few citadels. I don't think that he has that many citadels. If he was popping citadels, it would be here, and we don't see any. So I guess his cap might be similar to ours. So I'm thinking if he like build too many ships, he may have problems defending. But with his protection, he can just get all the destroyed units back instantly. Yeah, that's why I need Greece to join this war. So that he's forced to have at least some units on this side, and I don't have to fight everything. Because even if he's fighting Spain at the same time as he's fighting us, all the units coming this way are basically coming to us anyway. It's not splitting the army. Okay, go. 55. Now, roads. 1, 2. Next. It's gonna cost us quite a lot of money in maintenance of all these roads. But without them, I won't have a chance. Also have to keep an eye on his units if the Golden Age ended or if it still lasts. I'm really curious how long it's gonna last. It's already, what, 15 turns? Something like that we know about. Okay, diplomacy. How are you doing? You have defensive pact with Carthage. So there's Carthage, Japan, defensive pact that's against Spain. Maybe I should have just ignored him and focused on Spain. Might have been the biggest mistake, but on the other hand, it was him declaring on me, right? Oh well, I kind of forced him to do it, but if I didn't force him, he'll just do it like 2 turns later, so... Didn't really have much of a choice. Okay, we're gonna need the general up here. Now we are done with this mine, so let's just get more mines. I have to be careful with all these barbarian kills. This is someone from Athens. Ah, that's nice. How are we doing happiness-wise? Ah, it's not too bad. It's actually... Oh, it's 60 turns to get the artist. Why the hell is it taking so long? And we can get another social policy. One option would be serfdom, but this one I'd be taking basically just for the extra culture. I don't even care that much about the yields from the internal trade routes this time. You have some pasture, so it would be a small boost here and there. Like overall, it would be maybe a decent amount of production and okay-ish amount of gold, but it's spread across like all our cities, so each city would get like maybe 2 production in average, which doesn't really mean that much. So I think it's time to open artistry, get the extra science. Oh wait, we don't get it yet. We don't get it from the opener. Oops. At least we get the extra great people generation. That's gonna help. Do you want my horses? No, I probably shouldn't do that, because if Darius pillages these horses, then all our mountain units would be in trouble. Just need to upgrade more luxuries and sell those. Next. Oh wait, you can stop working on the fort. I don't really need it. I just wanted to get rid of the citadel. Okay. So I have a feeling that I missed something this turn. I hope it's just a feeling. I should probably start moving units into positions for the next attack. I wish there was a way how to force at least units of a city-state to move somewhere else. He doesn't have that much territory left, so I'm not sure where he would go, but I really could use this tile. Okay, so there's another city connection. Okay, so Spain peaced out with Carthage. If she could just keep Persia busy until I declare on him, could maybe like go cause some problems with happiness, and yeah, there's the golden age. Not just too many barbarians. Roads here, here. Do we have a monopoly on Amber finally or not? Amber 38. We don't. So be 6. Actually, if I improve this one and fix this one, that should be enough. I'm checking if there is maybe one more copy of Amber somewhere. I'm not sure if I can keep this copy during the war. It's probably gonna get pillaged again. Whatever. Sugar to Bismarck. Can we get a better deal for sugar somewhere, perhaps? I don't see anything, but I think it's still worth checking manually quickly. This would be the ideal deal. About you? Nope. Okay, fine. 5? Come on, dude. Almaty calls for the liberation of Antwerp. Partisans from the conquered city of Antwerp have allied with the leaders of Almaty and request your help in retaking their capital. Well, maybe Darius is gonna try to work on this. But as you can see, Antwerp recovered after the conquest. And, well, I don't think Darius can just go after Antwerp. If he wants to go there, he would have to take these cities. No, that's not gonna happen. What is the reward for that? They want you to liberate the city of Antwerp. A reward will be 240 influence and 2 happiness in the capital. Well, that's actually pretty disappointing because this is, I think, one of the most difficult quests to pull off. And not just right now, in general, right? And I'd expect a little bit more than just 2 happiness. I mean, 2 happiness permanently is nice. Still would expect more. Okay. Workshop. Oh wait, we don't have a library. Well, let's fix that. And then we're gonna switch to the library. Better just work the market, at least for now, before we switch. Next. Oh, how the hell did this happen? I mean, it's great. It probably won't mean anything. Someone bribed, like Spain bribed her? And you want coffee from me? Sure. Would you give me 6? You would. May as well get a little bit of money from him before we start fighting again. Look at that. He just entered industrial era and immediately upgraded all his units into Fusiliers. Not much we can do about that. Who controls the city-state? Greece. Surprise. Damn, it would be so great if somehow Greece declared an name. He probably controls all the city-states along the coast here. Persia has replaced France as an ally of Monaco. Should probably keep an eye on the Persian allies. Don't really care about Kathmandu yet. Okay, so this is potentially one problem. We could try to take Monaco. I'll have to check to the north how exactly it looks like there. But we could... Or maybe we could even try to take Almaty, but Almaty will be a bit of a problem because it's impossible to bombard Almaty from this side. It would be nice to have a base of operation closer to his coast. Can we work another specialist slot? Nope. How long until the border grows? Could use the production. But I can't afford to buy a tile at this point. Maybe I could build a guild if we had one available. Well, I guess it's just another floodplain. With the change though, specialists work. These cities that just have a ton of food and not much else to offer are so almost useless. If you remember what I used to do when we had those one-tile islands, just get such a city, get all the buildings that buff up sea tiles, get a ton of food, go quite tall, and then lock all the specialists in the city. It's not viable anymore, so yeah. Some city locations that used to be pretty good are now kind of useless. Fine, do we have the road here? We do. Do you want to get the salt or do you want to get the connection first? Let's send you down here. I'm gonna build the road through the mountains. And what the hell is this? Guess we'll have to do some exploring. There's another camp that spawned. Why would I want to build stoneworks here? Why do I have the option? I don't see anything. What else do we have? Amphitheater. There it is. Okay. This will be fine. I think I'm gonna make a cut here. How much time do we still have? 9 turns. Well, I think that's enough to build the roads. Maybe not on every single tile, but on most tiles. That should be enough. Also, we won't be declaring the war right away, right? So, if he declares, well, can't do anything about that. But it's going to be our decision that we want to wait for the ship upgrade. So it's 11 turns. That gives us like 2,000 more. We probably will have enough money for upgrades. Maybe what I should do is spread out a little bit. Let's see. Well, I can do that off camera as well. Well, if he declares on me in 9 turns, probably don't want to have my navy here. I want to move it back, hide as many ships as possible inside cities, and then maybe stack up and everything is upgraded. Also, with all the units here, I may want to start with the navy on this side and then just destroy anything in the way. I have a feeling the seal's gonna be full of his embarked units. So that could be a nice start to the war if he could just do a sweep of the Eastern Mediterranean and just destroy all his units. Just a small reminder to the Battle of Salamis. Okay, fine. For today we are done. So I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you can join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.